Okay, today we're going to be doing LeetCode number 86, partition list. So the prompt says, given the head of a linked list and a value x, partition it such that all nodes less than x come before the nodes greater than or equal to x. Okay, so basically we just have to put the values, the nodes that are greater than or equal to x on the right side and the nodes that are less than x on the left-hand side. So I'm just going to bring up Paint to illustrate the process of how we're going to do it. So this is a list right here. Okay, so how we could do this is we could just make dummy nodes. We're going to make 2 dummy nodes, and I'll show you why. So we're going to have dummy nodes, and we could have these basically hold any value that is less than x, and the other one, okay, I guess we could call it right, because it's going to go on the right hand side of the list. We're just going to hold the values, hold the nodes greater than or equal to x. So when we do this, well, we see 1, we could attach it to this list. We could attach the node to this one, 1. Then the right, we see a 4, so it's greater than x. And a 2. No, I meant this is a 3. So a 3 would go here. Then a 2 would go here. We attach a 5. We attach a 2. Okay. Now we have been able to partition our list, because if you see this dummy node right here is going to hold the values that are less than x, and this dummy node right here is going to hold nodes that are greater than or equal to x. So now once we do this, we do have to make sure that this one, we make this one point to null, just to avoid any cycles, because there is a possibility that this one could point to another node and it could create a cycle. So to avoid that, we just make it point to null. Now once we have that, we could just connect this node right here with the right dot next, so not including the 0. So connect that. We have this list which contains everything that we need in the right order, and we could just return the dot next, which is excluding the 0. So we have 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 5, 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 5, which is the output that it wants. So first we have to create our dummy node. So I guess we could call this left underscore side 0 placeholder, and we are going to need a pointer to traverse through the list, so we can call it left underscore pointer and assign it to the left side. And we're going to do the same exact thing, but for the right side. So we're going to call this right side. And to traverse it, we're also going to need a right pointer. Misspelled left side. Right side. Okay. Now that we have this initialized, now we just have to iterate through the list. So the way we do this is while the head is equal to null, be iterating through here. So if the head value is less than x, then that means we need to put it on the left side. And we do this by using the left pointer. So we can do left. And do left pointer next head, and we can move the pointer along. So pointer is equal to left pointer dot next. We move that. Else, if that's not the case, then we know that it's greater than or equal to x. So we are going to be using the right pointer. So right pointer dot next is going to be assigned to the head. And we could just move our right pointer along. Next. and we have to iterating through the list. So head is equal to head dot next. Okay. Now, once we have successfully attached the nodes to the corresponding sides that we want them to, we mentioned earlier that we need to avoid a cycle by making sure that the last node on the right side doesn't point to another node. And we do this avoiding the cycle by pointing it to null. So we're going to be using our right pointer. Our right pointer dot next is going to point to null. So again, to avoid a cycle. Finally, we just need to attach the two lists together. Let's attach the two partition lists together. So we do this is we're going to do our left pointer. Next, it's going to be our right side. And we want to exclude the 0 because this started with the 0. So we do right side dot next. Okay. Now we have our full complete list. And again, we just need to not include the 0 on the left side. So we just need to return everything from the right of it. And we do that by using the dot next on the left. So we could just return our left underscore side dot next. And that should be everything. So go ahead and submit. Yeah, that works successfully.